drop the Thunderbird off to a guy's workshop who I've known for a long time. He's right into these things, or Fords, but he's got a couple of cars with the same motors as this, and get him to just give it a once over and make sure everything's all good. And then hopefully by the time I get back, the seat's all finished. Put the seat in, chuck some reg on it, drive it for a while. Had a mate doing a few things on the Thunderbird for us. Hopefully drive this thing home tomorrow. Got the seat all retrimmed. So good. Didn't even know that rats chewed it. So we're going to put the rest of this together. Just got a new radiator. The manifolds all cleaned up, so take those rocker covers, we'll do that later. Put the carby on it. Put the doozy back together and drive this bad boy home tomorrow, hopefully. First drive. Didn't make it very far. Got about 1 kilometre. Well, just got the big Tbird home. Front left brake's dragging, so instead of pushing it home, doing any damage, I thought, chuck it on a tow truck, bring it home, get it on the hoist in a minute. So yeah, get up the hoist, take those calipers off, see if I can free them up. If not, I have to put a little rebuild kit through them, but hopefully not. Apart from that, the brakes work really good. Car seems to drive really good, sounds good and everything, so give her a bit of a tub, get her in the shed. Hopefully that's the last thing I've got to do. Get that done, get this thing for sale. You're coming with me for the first look under this thing since I've had it. And to be honest, it's looking pretty good. Just put a new oil filter and stuff on it, but look at that. Oil filter already hits the sway bar. That's no good. No rust anywhere. The floors are perfect in this thing. Oh, sneaky little 9-inch dip. A little repair there or something. Yeah, this thing is mint underneath. Look at all the tie rod boots are all in good nick. No play like under here anywhere. Everything looks decent. I'm not a fan of how low the front is actually. If I was to keep this thing, I definitely would raise the front up a little bit. But there you go. It's nice to know that it's actually in pretty good nick underneath there. Just gone and got myself some auto sole. Now you've been using this stuff for years. It's awesome. And I treated myself, instead of doing it by hand, treated myself to one of these little things. I have heaps of Milwaukee gear. I love it. But the bar work on this, chrome bumpers on this, got heaps of, I don't even know what that is. I suppose it's like early signs of pitting. I've just done a little try on the back, just to see how it all comes up. Just do that little bit there, you can see how shiny it is already. And it looks like it's going to come up awesome. So, operation, polish all the chrome and alloy on this thing and see how she comes up. Just getting it ready to sell. I'm stoked at this little thing, so good. So good already compared to like that dull stuff. Like, look at all that crap in it. And that just gets rid of almost all of it in like 2 little seconds. Good little thing. Someone come buy this. Actually a cool car, but I've already got too many projects. Well, the time's come. Had my fun with this thing. Taken for a few drives. Forgot to film it, like I always do. Whoops. Then send it to the auction. It's going to be at Lloyd's. Send it up there. See what I can get for it. More money to spend on more cars. It's going to be a bit of a shame to see this thing go. Take it for one last drive. And off to the auction she goes. Well, the final wash before she goes to auction. Actually been driving it a little bit, been enjoying it. Kind of want to keep it. Maybe I won't be too sad if it doesn't sell. But no, I want the money to spend another car. Hopefully I'll get some good money for it. Well, she's up to 10.7 now. 22 hours to go, so it'll be finishing tomorrow, Saturday. Generally these auctions, they don't really kick off to the last like couple of minutes, but hopefully it makes a bit more than that. We'll see how she goes. 1 minute 30 left and she's only up to 13,700. Some stuff is selling really cheap at this auction at the moment, so not holding my breath for it to go up too much more, but let's see. Well, that's the end of that. 14.7. Fuck, looks like I'm gonna have to keep this heap of junk. I don't even want it.